All right, so our next one on Word List Wednesday is subtraction. 890,746 minus 23,999. Make sure that if you're doing this on a separate piece of paper, that you line up your place values. Your ones over your ones, your tens over your tens, your hundreds over your hundreds, and so forth. And we always start in our ones. If it's big on the top, no need to stop. Big on the floor, you got to go next door. So the one over here that is the bigger one is on the floor. So we can't do that. We got to go next door, borrow from this 4, make it a 3, and unbundle that over into the ones. And now you have 16. 16 minus 9 is 7. Okay, now we go to our tens. 3 minus 9. It's big on the floor. Again, we got to go next door. So make that 7 a 6 and unbundle that in the tens. And now you have 13. So 13 minus 9 is 4. Moving on to the hundreds place. 6 minus 9, again, big on the floor. We got to go next door. But there are no thousands there. So because we know we can only borrow from our neighbor, this 0 is going to borrow from the 9. That becomes an 8. And this 0 now becomes a 10. Now the 6 in the hundreds place can borrow from the 10 in the thousands place. So we're going to cross off that 10 and make it a 9 and unbundle that in the hundreds. And now we have 16. So 16 minus 9 is 7 again. Moving over to our thousands place. It was a 0. It became a 10. Now it's a 9. 9 minus 3. We can go ahead and do that because it's big on the top. We don't need to stop. That gives us 6. Going on to our 10,000s place. 8 minus 2. Again, big on the top. No need to stop. So 8 minus 2 is 6. And then in our 100,000s place, 8 minus nothing is 8. Make sure you put your comma in. So when it's all said and done, you should have 866,747. And the last one, 4,121 divided by 6. Remember our steps. Divide, multiply, then subtract, bring it on down, and then bring it on back. And because we have a 4-digit dividend, we're going to go through those steps 4 times. So the very first thing we do is 4 divided by 6. You cannot do 4 divided by 6 because it's not big enough. And we're going to hold our place with a 0. 0 times 6 is 0. 4 minus 0 is 4. And then we're going to pull down that 1 and go back to the beginning. Now we're dividing here, our second step. 41 divided by 6. The closest we can get is 6 times. 6 times 6 is 36. 41 minus 36 is going to give us 5. We know that we're good because this is not bigger than our divisor. So it's not a red flag. We can keep on going. We got as close as we could. Last step, bring on down the 2, stick it next to the 5. Now we go back to the beginning and start again. 52 divided by 6. The closest we can get there is 8 times. 8 times 6 is 48. So if we do 52 subtract 48, we get 4. Again, that's okay because it's smaller than our divisor, so we know we got as close as we possibly could. And then we're going to pull down our last number, number 1. I'm going to put this over here so that you guys can see it. Last time through the steps. 41 divided by 6. Again, the closest we can get is 6 times. 6 times 6 is 36. Subtract 41 minus 36 gives us 5. Again, we're good because what we subtracted is less than the divisor. And we have no more numbers to pull down, but we do have a remainder we need to pull up. So if we are correct, our answer should be 686 with a remainder of 5. So let's do a quick check. 686 times 6 gives us 36. 48, 49, 50, 51. 36 plus 5 is 41. And then we have to add that remainder. And we get our dividend of 4,121, which was the number that was in the house. So our quick check shows us that we are correct. All right. 10 seconds to go. You guys are doing a really good job. Remember, I'm tracking your exact path. I'm checking your green lights. Make sure you get those Pearson assignments done. See you tomorrow.